Lana, don't worry about it. Your high, beautiful voice cracked my glasses. Can you believe that? That's because you have the voice of an angel. My glasses are not pure, but don't worry about it. I can get another pair. I think I've got another pair floating around. Hello, everyone. You know, my first video was almost a year ago that I made that. And I made a few, I guess, every month, depending what was going on with Lana. And over time, I was picking up subscribers, and the first one had a couple thousand views, but most of the others only had 1, 2, 300, depending on what was going on, which was fine. I mean, I know that's not much in YouTube land, but it worked for me. Last Sunday, something broke, and somebody saw one of my videos and shared it. Bam! It exploded. For me, anyway. Overnight, I tripled my subscriptions. So now, I mean, it's like 5 days ago, 6 days, it's been, I've got over 211 or something subscribers, probably more by now. Uh, the first one has, I think, 8,000 views, and one of them has like 16,000 views. I don't even know why. Maybe that's just someone that got shared. So the subscribers that have been with me from the beginning, thank you for being here. And for all you new people, I really hope you enjoy, and I appreciate your coming on board. And I always appreciate comments. Nice comments. Would you like to say something, Lana, to the new subscribers? Hi. Don't feel bad. For her, 150, 200 subscribers is nothing. She doesn't really care. I mean, she comes out of the house and people spontaneously start crying. Pop, don't say that. You know how much I love all of my fans. It's just that this is your video and I didn't want to take away from it. I love all my fans, and I want them all to find their inner muse, express their creativity, and let their spirit extend from one horizon to the sky to the other horizon. Okay, Lana, that's good. What she's saying is she loves you and she wants you to do your best. If I let her go on, it'll be like 3 hours. We'll be talking about her inner muse and whatever. So, this is called Honeymoon and Beyond. Honeymoon came out. I did a little review. A lot of people did reviews. It's kind of, we got over that first hump. I always get stressed out when something big like this is going on in the Lana world. Overall, the reviews for the big publications were mostly favorable, and the user score on Metacritic was 8.99, very high. Some people online, weren't as pleased, but anyway, I loved it. As an album, there was a certain sameness to the tone of the whole album, but there's so many songs that individually, Lana, I must commend you again. How beautiful your voice is, and you've just hit a peak. I mean, when I hear them each time, I'm moved again and again. Honeymoon, I love. Terrence, I love you. Salvador, a music to watch boys to. I love, my favorite is what we just played, God Knows I Tried. What's the other one? The Blackest Day. I love that song. Swan Song, I'm enjoying more. 24, I got to tell you, it breaks my heart. 24, I don't know specifically if you wrote it to maybe be in the James Bond movie or if they had reached out to you. There's a lot of stuff you hear and read on the web, and it's just somebody kind of surmises something and then other people pick it up. But it was perfect. Lyrically, musically, it would have been so good. Sam Smith, I guess, got the nod, so congratulations to him, and we wish him the best. Anyway, sorry. So now that the honeymoon's behind us, Lana, you're not some teenage pop star. You're a grown woman. I think you're, what, 31 now? So what I have in mind, I have some what we call unsolicited advice. Unsolicited advice is when, for example, I'm eating an ice cream cone and someone comes up to me, maybe a friend, and says like, oh, if you had some yogurt and maybe some nice blueberries, it'd probably be healthier for you and you'd enjoy it just as much. And, I'd look over and go, oh, thanks, maybe I'll try that. But inside I'm going, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, sorry, Lana. Bob. I curse in my videos once in a while, but I give her a hard time about cursing on her records, which actually I'm going to talk more about. So I shouldn't curse, I guess. But my point is, people give unsolicited advice. People don't always appreciate it. People ask for advice. People get advice. But I've learned at my advanced age, most people do what they're going to do anyway. So I can tell Lana everything I think, and she's probably going to do her own thing. So it's not really the end of the world. So I'm just going to throw some ideas out, maybe some exercises, okay? Just to spur your creativity. You're a very creative person, but sometimes, you know, you get some input from outside your normal circle. It could spur you on, okay? So if I say something that ruffles your feathers, just sit quietly. Don't react like a moody 16-year-old. You know, I'm only saying this because I love you and want the best for you, okay? Okay, Bob, I know you love me. Oh, you know what? Let's purr now, because there may not be purring later. You know, come on. Oh, that's so sweet, Lana. Thank you. Okay, first of all, as some of you may or may not know from my other videos, I've been a big David Bowie fan for many years. And he's been acknowledged, very creative person, singer, songwriter, beautiful voice, uses his voice like an instrument, has explored many different techniques in writing and music. Excellent entertainer. I mean, when he gets on stage, he doesn't need the orange hair and the costumes. He can come out in a t-shirt and jeans, and he takes command of a song. Very good. What I'm going to say, I'm saying, so don't attribute this to Lana. But Lana, you actually have a similar sensibility as David Bowie. You're both singers-songwriters and can tell a story and a narrative. So just the first 6 David Bowie albums have a kind of similar tone, storytelling kind of tone. He's got a lot of albums further on where he experimented with things, but for the time being, I want you to focus on those. So I'll write these down for you before you go, okay? There's Space Oddity, The Man Who Sold the World, Hunky Dory, Ziggy Stardust, Aladdin Sane, and Diamond Dogs. And there's another album called Pinups, but that was most all covers. That's songs that he covered. And what I want you to do, I know you may be familiar with them, I'm sure you're familiar with a lot of the songs, is just listen to them over and over and over again. Really get the groove in your head. And one thing about David Bowie is a majority of his songs are not typical love songs. They're, who knows what they're about. All the types of human experience, different directions, thought-provoking things. In fact, if you asked me what some of his songs are about, I really couldn't tell you, but they have a certain internal consistency. So that's what I want you to just listen to kind of trigger some things. That's the easy part. Okay, Lana, you ready? What did I say before about remaining calm and not getting your feathers ruffled? Okay? Okay. Now, I want you to write 10 songs, and not necessarily 10 songs that are on your computer that are going to get stolen. You know, just framework. You don't have to go in the studio and produce them or have them overproduced on the computer. 10 songs, 8 of which, you know what percentage 8 is of 10? No, Bob, I'm not very good at math. You didn't take math in high school? Yeah, but I was out drinking with my girlfriends when math class was on, so that's nice, Lana. You got people are out there looking for some direction, and that's the direction you give them. Kids, stay in school. Okay, 80%. 80% of the songs out of 10 I want you to write and have nothing to do with love and that kind of theme as a center of the song. Okay, so no girl, boy, boy, girl, boy, boy, girl, girl. No happy because you fell in love. No heartbreak. None of that. If you take that out of the equation, just see what else comes up. Now, I wrote down, let me see if I can find this here. For example, this to me is the kind of song that you sometimes write, and this is what I want you to stay away from. Remember, I wrote this, not Lana. Lana's the songwriter. So this is just, and I'm not going to sing anything. Let's say you had a song that went something like this. My boyfriend's ex cut my finger off with an axe. That's not storytelling, just the facts. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Bob, that's pretty cool. Can I see that? What do you mean? Let me see the paper. Hey. My boyfriend's ex cut my finger off with an axe. That's not storytelling, just the facts. Oh, Bob, I like that. It's so dark. The woman who would be willing to do something so dark and demented, and the fact that I refer to him still as my boyfriend means that I have the kind of desperate, all-consuming love that is so evident in all my songs. Lana, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I want you to get away from that. Not forever, but just for this exercise. Oh, but could one of the other two songs have this? Lana, you're messing with me, Lana. I know you sometimes suck me into this black hole. You know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get mad at you. You're getting me a little frustrated. Just try and not do that for like 8 songs. You know what I'm saying, don't you, Lana? Yes, Bob, I understand. All right, I'm not mad at you. It's just, you're so creative that any little thing spurs you on, and I have to watch what I say. Another thing is the cursing, what I spoke about before. I said some bad words. Try, and in none of these songs, no curse words, no references to body parts, nothing for shock value. Not that that's how it's going to be forever, but just try for these songs, okay? Okay, Bob, that I think I can do. That's good, I'm glad. The last thing is no references to anyone famous, living or dead, politician, historical figure, rock star, movie star, musician, whatever. And for example, this is another thing, the kind of thing that you sometimes do, little backhanded references. Let's see. Growing up, Dad was into trucking. He was grateful, I was dead. You get that? Yes, Bob. Oh, I get that. Grateful Dead. Let me see that again. All right, you want to see that here? Growing up, Dad was into trucking. He was grateful, I was dead. Oh, that's pretty cool, Bob. Can I use that one too? No, Lana. That one's kind of dumb, actually. I'm just giving you an example of what I don't want you to do. It's a little neat and nifty, but that's a go-to for you, those things. So let's reiterate. In fact, the Bowie albums I'm going to buy for you. I'll get you a gift certificate on iTunes. I bet if it was for $100, that would probably cover it. Would you like that? Oh, Bob, that's very sweet, but I think I can probably afford it. I'll ask my accountant. Probably you're right. Listen to the Bowie records. Write 10 songs, 8 of which have nothing to do with girl, boy, 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 girl, girl. No love as the theme. Also, no cursing and no references to any famous people, living, dead, or historical. Is that, you understand? I'm going to write it all down for you so you can take it home and have it as a reference, okay? Sure, Bob. And maybe next time you come or the time after, you can, sing some for myself and the people on YouTube. You think that might happen? Well, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's unsolicited advice, so you take it or not. So I don't know. I hope I wasn't too hard on you, Lana. I just say this because I wanted to spur your creativity. I do love the album. I love the songs. When I hear your voice, it's like the voice of an angel. I mean, just fantastic. So I'm not trying to take away from anything. I know, Bob. I'm glad we can talk like 2 mature adults. Well, I've always thought of myself as a mature adult, So I guess that's it. So thank you to all my new subscribers, and hello to all my old ones. So Lana, I just really want to say from the bottom of my heart what we always say at the end: God loves you, Lana loves you, and Bob loves you. Goodbye, everyone.